Good morning from the National Weather Service in Rapid City. This is a 3 a.m. update on the ongoing winter storm that's currently impacting the northern plains. As far as the key messages, snow will continue today. Primarily yesterday and last evening, the majority of the snowfall was along and south of I-90, but as the night has progressed, that snowfall has been spreading northward to areas north of I-90 and even up into North Dakota. Winds have not been particularly strong, but they are expected to become strong by this afternoon, and so that's where we're going to start seeing our impacts as far as the blowing and drifting snow. Snow will taper off tonight and early Wednesday with not a whole lot of additional accumulation, especially as we get into Wednesday, but blowing snow and drifting snow may continue to be a problem right on through Wednesday afternoon. So what has changed since our update from yesterday afternoon? We have been able to downgrade the Black Hills as far as far northwestern South Dakota, including Harding and Butte counties. We've downgraded them from a blizzard warning to a winter storm warning, and that's primarily because the winds in those areas are not going to be quite as strong, and even some of the snowfall amounts, especially as you get up into Harding County and parts of Butte County, may not be quite as significant as what we had originally anticipated. And then as we head down into south central South Dakota around Tripp County in the winter area, they have been seeing more of a mix of precipitation in terms of snow mixing with freezing rain and some sleet or ice pellets, so they have not and will not see the significant accumulations that we originally anticipated down there. So with less snow on the ground down there won't be as much to blow around, and so we've been able to lower them or downgrade them to a winter weather advisory. So here's a snowfall map of additional snow amounts that we are expecting today. Technically that begins at 6 a.m. this morning. So this is what we're expecting from 6 a.m. onwards for the duration of the storm. Some locations have already received more than a foot of snow, and that's especially true down into southwestern South Dakota. As the day progresses, we'll see snow continuing to accumulate. We're looking for another 6 to 12 generally on the plains of western South Dakota, and about that or just a little bit less in northeastern Wyoming. And then as you get into the northern Black Hills, they may see totals up to about 20 inches of additional accumulation with the upslope flow up there. And again, as I previously mentioned, very far northwest South Dakota as well as south central South Dakota, not a lot of additional accumulation, probably just a few inches in those areas. And of course, travel is not possible already in some areas, and that trend will continue today into Wednesday in many areas as the snow continues and the winds increase. So actions you can take: obviously stay up to date with the latest forecast. You're always welcome to contact us here at the National Weather Service with any questions you may have. And of course, if you don't have to travel, please don't. This is what we're expecting for the winds as they increase this afternoon, and the winds will be strong, as I said, this afternoon through tonight and into Wednesday morning, then slowly decrease during the day on Wednesday. So once those winds increase, we'll start seeing a lot more of the blowing and drifting of snow. That's especially going to be true across the plains of western South Dakota, and so there will be major disruptions to travel. We're looking for wind gusts generally in the 45 upwards to about 60 miles per hour on the western South Dakota plains as they become strong later today, and those strong winds again likely to continue tonight into Wednesday morning, and then those winds will gradually decrease on Wednesday. So just to summarize, again, we have winter storm warnings in effect for all of northeastern Wyoming, the Black Hills, and portions of far northwestern South Dakota, blizzard warnings for much of the western South Dakota plains, and a winter weather advisory in far south central South Dakota down in the winter area. The heaviest snow again is expected to fall during the day today, slowly decreasing tonight with little additional accumulations on Wednesday. But as those winds pick up later this afternoon and tonight, there's going to be a lot of blowing and drifting of the snow, which is going to create a lot of travel headaches. And travel may become impossible across many of the areas today and tonight into Wednesday.